What's up, everybody? Jordan Stewart here from Vover. Thanks so much for tapping into the Vover Original Show. Just a reminder that if you want to drop your opinions about the episode or respond to the host and guests with your voice, go and download the Vover app wherever you get your apps. Vover, voice over everything. Enjoyed the show.
Vover FC. Cristiano Ronaldo returning to play in the Premier League in the city of Manchester. Yes, once again at Man United, not Man City. It was Pep Guardiola signaling that in a few years, his interests may lie more with leading a national team into World Cup competitions, the Euros, et cetera, for something new. Well, PSG also in the center of various moving plates here, where if Mbappe is with Real Madrid sooner than later, well, you got to wonder, what does that mean in Paris? Some of this fantasy, some of this fact, such as Ronaldo to Manchester United, some of it still unfolding here as we tape this Friday edition of Vover FC, the sound of world football here on Vover, voice over everything, with major shifts in the works in the world of world soccer. I'm Laurence Scott, and of all those things we just threw onto the table, let's look at what we know and how we got here. Max Allegri, Juventus manager, before going into this weekend of Serie A play, not selecting Cristiano Ronaldo for Saturday's match and letting it be known that Juve is confirming Ronaldo had interest in leaving the club. So we had talked about that on yesterday's Vover app. And again, what you hear on this Vover Sports podcast feed with Vover FC and the Vover Sports Daily, it's just part of the evolving conversation that we update on the Vover app. And that said, when we talked about this Juve negotiation with a club in Manchester to, of course, deliver goals wrapped up in this package that is a 5-time Ballon d'Or winner, the first talk was Ronaldo to Man City. And we put it in the context of Harry Kane didn't have an exit clause, and Man City wants a striker, and the Juve is willing to start making some moves here. And then you hear this talk of Pep, direct from Pep, that come 2023, when his manager's contract needs to be extended, he is keen on new horizons, and coaching a national team might be that next frontier. So win now, and Champions League, the top priority. Of course, that's what the deal is, but they'll do it without Ronaldo. Enter Man United. Texts and WhatsApp messages flying around between Ronaldo and former Man United teammates. You can't go to City? What about your legacy? You're considered a Man United legend. And when you look at career matches played for Ronaldo, his most, of course, with Real Madrid, but so much history with Manchester United before he left United for Real Madrid in 2009. Of course, this reunion fits. And this is a very Man United thing to do. Pay good money, figure on goals, then get, 2/3 of what the top end expectations are, while in the end watching Man City or Chelsea or Liverpool win the league. All I can say is we can only hope that Coke isn't a Man United sponsor. All right, that just part of the current stew. Let's now shift our attention to Spain and our Friday feature. This is La Liga, powered by Green Park, and the football world holding its breath with tectonic plates just shaking now in preparations for a seismic move as Real Madrid made a bid and then another more sizable bid for one Kylian Mbappe. Last time around here, we talked about how Project Mbappe is such a key for Real Madrid and its future, but, PSG would command a certain pile of cash, and that 1 year with Messi and Neymar before new opportunities in Spain, would be the slow unfolding of this process, but President Perez lives in the now, and the new Bernabeu Stadium needs greatness now, not later. So things can be accelerated in life, and as we watch this all unfold, think of what we have gotten ourselves into here. I mean, we start with Messi to PSG, as Barcelona obviously now has a very different look, and one that Real Madrid is certainly happy to draft off of up to a point, but the goal is to slingshot past for quite some mileage in the years to come. And that seems very likely here, as this is the time for dominance to be asserted. Atleti, they can be taken very seriously this season for a potential back-to-back title. In La Liga, for Real Madrid, this is all about domination and domination over the long haul. So why wait? And to bring some perspective with maybe an American sports context to this, let's think back to when the new Yankee Stadium was built. 2009 is when it opened, and that's the same year that Cristiano Ronaldo joined Real Madrid from Man United. It all comes together here, right? But the Yankees, with a new building, a new era, they better bring a title, and they did. 2009 World Series champs, just like the 1923 opening of the prior Yankee Stadium, where they made it a World Series title year as well. Point being, Real Madrid, the New York Yankees, Muhammad Ali, Michael Schumacher, Roger Federer, et cetera, legendary sports figures, legendary franchises. They don't wait. So laying it on the line for the speed and the skill and the person that is Mbappe is well worth doing, because it's all about titles, grand openings, and big moves. And one of the things that's been kind of difficult to listen to, especially as it relates to the French press, is acting as if, Mbappe's become this figure that's aloof or aside from the club, or all of these, machinations that really don't fit, that he really is a quality person and a quality sports figure with all kinds of talent. And it just may be better set up in a future where he's thoroughly in demand and thoroughly will be the focal point. So that said, Casemiro extended to 2025, nice news that coming out, Saturday's battle with Real Betis, of course, one in many. There are several news items and notes to always share about Real Madrid, but when we're talking about Mbappe as the third wave of a new Galacticos era, that is the blockbuster. As all of this unfolds now with Champions League groupings being unveiled and entering match day 3 for La Liga, this just as good a time as any to prognosticate here with This is La Liga as we do this look at Champions League groups from a perspective of the clubs in La Liga, because of course, Champions League is where legends are confirmed, and La Liga clubs falling into 5 of the 8 groups, as we'll go one by one here. Atleti and Liverpool joining Porto and AC Milan in a tough as nails Group B. And you got to think round of 16 in 2020, where Atleti removed the defending champs in Liverpool with a methodical plan, just some stellar play from Oblak in goal. If Porto and AC Milan give the kind of fight that we expect, they will not go lightly. And Porto, dumping Juve last time out adds to the story of a truly stacked Group B, while Barca joining fellow giants of Europe in Group E, Bayern Munich, where, you think of what Lewandowski meant to them last time around in Champions League by not being there. That did hurt Bayern, who did give it an honest push, of course, until PSG did them in. But Barcelona and Bayern should be the pair that do power past Benfica and Dinamo Kiev in Group E. But that's a strong group as well. And, we started talking about Real Madrid on this program here. And, you punch the ticket now to the round of 16 if you're Real Madrid. Inter Milan, obviously hampered by not having the likes of Romelu Lukaku on their squad any longer. Shakhtar and Sheriff are the other squads in Group D. So Real Madrid looking very strong there. Group G is interesting. Sevilla could come out of this pack with Lille, Salzburg, and Wolfsburg in that mix at the very top. And Lopetegui, of course, has a plan. And this is a good opportunity for a strong group showing that could set up a pretty decent run for Sevilla. So worth looking at Sevilla as the leader in Group G. As Villarreal in Group F, they are instantly set up with a clash against the club that they beat in the Europa League final, that being Man United. Atalanta and Young Boys of Switzerland joining Villarreal and Man United in that Group F. As for the other 3 groups not with La Liga clubs, worth mentioning Chelsea and Juventus, part of Group H, Dortmund and Ajax with Group C. And Group A, wow, fireworks from the start. Man City, PSG in a group together with RB Leipzig and Club Brugge. But Atleti, they're going to be in for some early battles in their group. Barcelona, of course, that early meeting with Bayern, and Real Madrid we believe set to lead their group, as Sevilla and Villarreal in position for strong showings as well. Champions League starts in September, so it's time to get ready. And really, as we head into this weekend, enjoy the matches in store with Real Madrid and Real Betis squaring off on Saturday, as on Sunday, Barca host Getafe, and a really strong match in store as well with Atleti and Villarreal going head-to-head on Sunday. This is La Liga, powered by Green Park. We'll be back with you next Friday. Have a great weekend ahead.